Sit it, da 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 da. Sit it, da 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 da. Chicka 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 da. Zoom da 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 doom da doom da doom doom da 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 doom da doom da doom doom da 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 doom da doom doom doom. It's Titan in the morning. Zibba dibba da da doom da doom da da doom da doom da. Sibba dibba da da doom da doom da da doom da doom doom doom. Doom, sibba dibba da doom da doom da da doom da doom doom da doom da doom doom, sibba dibba da boom 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 boom. Titan in the morning. Sibba dibba da doom da doom da. It's Titan in the morning. 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 Titan in the morning. Hi, my name is Titan Capri. I am a black gay man living with HIV and celebrating 20 years of thriving in my diagnosis. Titan in the Morning is an inclusive space for your morning wake up. Every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. We come in and we say good morning because we love all the O's and R's and INGs. Then we grab our cups, put the topic in the cups, and then we sip. You will get a space and a place where you can be who you are, just the way God made you, along with some breathwork breathing. And not to mention some moving with the Titan's groove. Sit it, tat, 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 tat. So come on in to this inclusive, brave, and safe space where we like to say good morning to our village, tribe, gang, and chosen family. The place to be is right here with me. I will see you there. Good morning. Hold on, y'all. Something ain't right. Wait a minute. What's happening? Wait. Did something happen? Hold on. Wait. Why I feel like I'm low? Low. Can y'all see me this morning? Can y'all see me? Okay, all right. If y'all can see me, then I'm good. It looks like it's slowing down over here. Somebody said it's slowing down over here. Good morning. I'm gonna bring it back one time. Hold on. Good morning. Hey, good morning to you. Good morning. Hey, good morning, everybody. Look, y'all, come on in. Y'all know what today is. Y'all know that today is Tuesday. Y'all know what we do on a Tuesday and a Thursday. Hold on. Yes, indeed. Y'all know what we do on a Tuesday and a Thursday. So I want to say good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. TikTok. Y'all tippity tap the middle of that screen over there. Let me know that y'all are in. Hey, good morning to you. Hey, Rock, good morning. Hey, Riche. Hey, good morning to you. TT, good morning. Good morning, Coco. Good morning to you all. Good morning, Lisa. Good morning. Good morning to you all. All right, so TikTok, y'all tippity tap the middle of that screen. Let me know that y'all are in. Instagram, I got you over here. Let me know that you are in. Show me some thumbs up. Show me some hearts. Show me some love. YouTube, Facebook, Insta. I said Insta already, but X, Podbean, all of y'all over there. Y'all show me some love. Tell a friend this morning. Because we're gonna talk about it this morning. This morning we're gonna talk about it's a mess. We are a mess. That's what we're going to talk about this morning. I know, and y'all probably thinking, y'all probably saying, Titan saying, what is a mess? And I'm going to explain that to y'all in just a little bit. But y'all come on in. Come on in and talk to me. Where you from and what's in your cup? Where you from and what's in your cup today? Right? I'm going to tell you, I got some nice old hot coffee. I got some cocoa, vanilla. Yeah. That part. Let me tell you, we are a mess. Now, look, y'all, I want to say this about this microphone. So this microphone pops out every now and then, even though y'all can probably see me pulling it. Look, but I just want to say this to you all. Good morning. I'm feeling good this morning because we're going to talk about us being a mess this morning. But I'm feeling, you see this arm all out here like this morning? Look, y'all, I done switched up my what's the name here? And so I'm trying to like do all of this, but now the arm is all in the way like this. But hold on. We're going to do it like this. This is what we're going to do. Hold on. Let's see who we got up in here. Hey, Pause Impact. Good morning. Hey, good morning to you. Good morning. Hey, good morning, everybody. Good morning. So, y'all, this is what we're going to do. Look, let me tell y'all, there's more than one way. My grandma used to say there was more than one way to skin a cat. Now, look, let me tell you. Now, y'all don't come get me because I said that right there. I'm just going off of what it is. Hold on, y'all. Let me take this off. Y'all see that there I go trying to do something different this morning. I should have left it alone and left the arm all in there. Can y'all hear me now? Look, can y'all hear me now? Look, because what had happened was that, look, I wanted to take the mic off so that I could have the mic handy. I ain't want this arm all in y'all face like this. And so, because I rearranged my setup, and so y'all gotta bear with me. Bear with me. Okay, y'all can hear me. Y'all can hear me. Pause Impact say they can hear me over there. All right. Look, y'all, it ain't nothing but a show if we don't do something up in here that's gonna cause some confusion or some commotion. Okay. Okay. So, all right, y'all. So good morning. So I'm gonna hold on to this just for a second, this microphone. So this morning we're talking about we are a mess. So I want y'all to come on in and I want y'all to talk with me this morning about we are a mess. And I'm going to explain it to you in a minute. But look, let me know what's in your cup, right? And where you from. What's in your cup and where you from. Mm-hmm. Y'all, it's good. When I tell y'all it's good, it's good. Drew said water and Atlanta. Right, Drew? Ain't nothing wrong with a little H2O, baby. Ain't nothing wrong with a little H. Hold on, let me put these back on. Because I had put these glasses on because I tried to give y'all a little aesthetic. A little aesthetic. Hold on. All right. Can we be good like that? Do I need to move the hair over? What I need to do? Y'all talk to me. All right, we're gonna leave it like that. Look, y'all. Good morning. So I'm gonna put this microphone down in just a minute. But right now, in this moment, I just want to say, sit it da 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 da. Sit it da 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 da. It's Titan in the morning. It's Titan in the morning. It's Titan in the morning. Look, the microphone is on, so I'm gonna say it this morning. It's Titan in the morning. It's Titan in the morning. Oh, it's Titan in the morning. Titan in the morning. It's Titan in the morning. It's Titan in the morning. It's Titan in the morning. Wah, 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 wah. Thank y'all so much. I can't do no more. I can't. Let me put this microphone down because y'all over here playing with me this morning. And I ain't got time for the okie doke. Okay, I ain't got time for the okie doke. Y'all over here playing with me this morning, and y'all doing way too much this morning. Okay, I just want y'all to know that. Let me put this microphone down. Hopefully, it'll stay where it's at. All right, y'all. So we in there this morning. Y'all in? All right. So look, y'all. I always like to come on to you all. Come on to y'all. Come on for you all, and there's a lot of things that we do in this. And so I think I need to change out. Hold on. Ooh. Man, let me tell you, these glasses weighing me low. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay, that's better. That's better. I'm better. All right, y'all. I'm better. Look, because, man, let me tell you right now, them glasses was weighing me low. I was like, look, I can see everything clearly, but good Lord, hold on. Let me see what I got. Let me see. All right. I'm going to switch them out, y'all. I'm going to switch them out. Let me switch them out real quick. Let me switch them out. Y'all going to just do everything with me this morning. That's what we're going to do. Stay with me. Stay with me. Don't leave me. Don't leave. Don't leave me. Hold on. All right, y'all. So here it is. So this morning, okay, there we go. Woo. There we go. We better now. Hold on. Maybe them greens was cute, but them greens was making me be all up in my feelings. Okay? Making me be all up in my feelings. All right. So look, this is what we're gonna do this morning. This morning, we're gonna talk about being a mess. That's what we're gonna talk about this morning. We're gonna talk about being a mess, but not your normal mess. We're gonna talk about it here. M.E.S.S. We're gonna talk about it. Hey, Natasha, good morning. Hey, my friend, good morning. Now look, here's what we do. So y'all know what we do here at Titan in the Morning. Some of you are new here, and I'm glad that you're here. Thank you for being in. So what we do is that we talk about things, right? I am an advocate. I am someone who advocates for others, but also advocate for myself. I'm an HIV advocate. I'm advocating for my community and my intersections. I'm advocating to be inclusive, all of the things, right? And so this morning, I want to talk to you really quickly about what that is, okay? What that is. A lot of times what happens is we are out here doing things and we don't necessarily know the impact that we have. So over the weekend, I attended Heavy Hitters Pride. Shout out to Heavy Hitters Pride. Shout out to them for doing the doggone thing and being who they are. And I love it, and I love it, and I love it. All of the things there. But shout out to them. What I want to do is I met a couple of people, and so they were like, well, hey, what are you doing? And so forth and so on. And I was like, yeah, I'm just chilling, just doing what I do, that type of thing, right? But here's the thing. A lot of times you don't know what people are doing, what they're out here doing in the community. So for that reason, right, for that, I'm saying that I want to make sure that I talk to you all about my previous guests on the show. I call them my chosen family. They answered the call to come in and talk with me about being part of the chosen family and then how they show up in community, right? So, y'all, here we go. And this is what I want to do. So I said, what better way than for me to just call back or recall the guests and the topics. Now, I don't have all the guests on here. I won't have the guests on here, but I want to call back the topics that we were talking about and just to make sure that we understand one another, right? Because a lot of times we don't get a chance to do that. We don't get a chance to make sure that we are good. And so with that being said, I want to make sure that we are good this morning. Y'all with me? I know I'm starting off a little slow this morning, just trying to make sure that everybody is in. Hey, thank you so much. Good morning, Ivan. Thank you so much. All right. We good? Okay. All right, y'all. If we good, then we good, baby. Then we good. Okay, I'm just making sure. Okay, so this morning, what I want to talk about is we are a mess. What I mean by that is that we are a mess, meaning that we mobilize, we educate, we support, and we sustain. I know y'all was probably thinking something else. Y'all was ready for the mess. Y'all was ready for the mess. Well, this is going to be the mess because all of my guests that have been on are mobilizing, educating, supporting, and sustaining. And so I want to highlight them in this and just call back to who they are. Because a lot of times we don't understand who they are and where they are in community. And we think that they are not touchable. You can't get to them or you can't get to the resources. And I want to tell y'all that's not the truth and point. We are a mess. We mobilize, right? We mobilize, we educate, we support, and then we sustain. Okay? Hey, Cool Platinum, good morning. Good morning to you. Hey, Suze, good morning. Oh, y'all. Oh, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Hold on. Baby, we're going to do it this morning. That's what we're going to talk about this morning. We're going to talk about it. I'm going to put up, hold on. Let me do this. Can I do it this way? Wait, can I do it this way? Wait, no, we're going to do it like this. So I put up a picture this morning. Hey, good morning to you. I put up this first picture this morning. And if you look at the actual picture that I have up, I'm sorry, y'all, I don't have it over here. But it has my daughter up top, my biological daughter. It has Mama Tana on there. It has Dina. It has Aunt Sandy. Well, officially, we call her Auntie Dina now. She Auntie Dina now. But Auntie Dina, Aunt Sandy. It has Cookie. It has Just Dominic. And then it has Danita Forges over there. These individuals all came on to the show to talk about how they are a mess, right? How they mobilize, right? How they educate, how they support, and then how they sustain. And so, y'all, what I did was I put a call out for my chosen family, and these individuals answered the call, right? And so what I want to do is highlight them this morning and saying that this is what it is, because over the weekend, people were like, oh, well, wait a minute. So are you doing this? Are you doing that? Like, how do I get into contact with these individuals and so forth and so on? And I'm going to have their info on, but you can go and look them up. If you know of them, if you have seen it, I'm going to put them in the comments. But these individuals answered the call and came in to say, hey, Titan, I got you. We're part of your chosen family, and this is what we're going to do. Okay, Cool Platinum said, look at you looking all cute and stuff. Love the hair. Thank you so much, Cool Platinum. I'm cute. And you love the hair. I'm cute. And you love the hair. I'm cute. Oh, yes, indeed. Okay. So I'm going to put up the next one. So the next picture has the normal anomaly here in Houston. It has Keisha. It has Maya. It has Reggie. It has Marnina. It has Brandon. It has Mahalo. It has Sheila Marie. It has Natasha, which I said hi to Natasha earlier. And then my Capri Sun, Valentino, right? So y'all, I'm highlighting them this morning because they are a mess. You with me? They are a mess. And I don't mind calling them a mess because they mobilize, they educate, they support, and they sustain, right? And that's what we do here at Titan in the Morning. We make sure that I'm going to bring them back, and then I'm going to try to make sure that I get their contact info to you all. But here's what I want to say to you all this morning. I want to thank them for coming out to the relaunch of my show. I want to thank them for coming out, supporting me. I want to thank them for just being part of my chosen family. And y'all, if y'all see them out, if y'all know them, if y'all on the book or wherever have you, I want y'all to just say, give a shout out to them. Can y'all do me a favor this morning? Can y'all send them some hearts and some love and all of that, some claps and all of that stuff, because it takes a village, it takes a tribe, it takes a gang, and it takes a chosen family to do these things. So this morning, I'm talking about them being a mess, but I'm going to talk about how we mobilize, how we educate, how we support, and how we sustain. Y'all with me on that? I want to give a shout out to them first, and then we're going to go into it. Okay, well then, yeah, most definitely, we here. Hold on. Let me tell y'all something. It's warm in here. It's warm. It's warm, so I'm going to fan myself. I don't know why it's so, maybe because it's a hot coffee. It's a hot coffee. So this morning I want to talk about it because a lot of people, well, not a lot, but I had a few people this weekend ask me, how am I doing? What am I doing? Am I still in the advocacy field? Am I doing all that stuff? Hey, Two Feather, good morning. He said, hey, Titan Love. Hey, good morning to you. And so, yes, I am still an advocate. I'm still doing that. I'm still doing linkage to care. I'm still doing navigation. I'm still doing those things. I do have a full-time job now that I do the work, but I'm glad that my full-time job keeps me adjacent to the advocacy work, right? Because I'm no longer with an organization doing the advocacy. However, I am with the organization and we still do advocacy. Does that make sense? All right. So y'all, what I like to do is mobilize, right? Bring people together, right? Bring people together, have an idea. And so that's where my Titan Capri experience came from, meaning that I wanted to bring people together, come together, and we look at the commonalities that we have, right? And then we go and then we educate, right? So here's the thing. A lot of times people will mobilize, but they won't educate you on what they're mobilizing for, all the way down to the nitty gritty. What's happening? What's going on? So I have to find like-minded individuals like myself, like-minded spirits, right? And hearts and understanding. And then we have to educate. And y'all, so many times people will say, well, Titan, I don't even understand why you're talking about educating because, they should come out. They should support their community. Y'all, have y'all ever been in something and y'all don't know what's going on because you're in it? You don't see it from the outside in, right? Because you're in it, right? 9 times out of 10, you cannot truly honor something and be a part of something if you have not been outside of it and come in. Oh, there's a leak in this old building and my soul. Hold on. You cannot truly understand something. So you can mobilize all day long. You can mobilize all day long, but if you have never been outside of something and came in, then you don't know what it's like on the outside. So you have to educate. I believe in breaking it down, right? Like I got a 5th grade education, but I'm only holding up 4 fingers. You feel me? That's the way that I like to break it down. So when we mobilize, we have to understand it's good to call the people like those that were my guests. It's good to call them, but what am I calling them for? What are we fighting for? You feel me? I'm going to mobilize. I'm going to get you together. I'm going to bring you in. But what are we fighting for? So now is your time to educate, right? So now is your time to educate. We're M.E.S.S. We're going to mobilize. We're going to educate. Now is your time to educate. And y'all, I'm not talking about a high level, right? I'm talking about going all the way down and letting them know the reason why. Most of the time we mobilize because something has happened to us. We mobilize because we see the disparities. We mobilize because our heart and our souls ache for equality and things like that. That's why we mobilize. And then I have to tell you the reason why. Y'all know my story, but my journey is my journey. So I come and I tell you, this is why we're doing this. Thank you for doing this. And then my guests were like, no, thank you for having us. And I was like, y'all really don't understand, right? The support is needed. Mobilize and educate. So y'all, what am I here for? Why am I here? Right? Now they can, once they know why I'm here, and I got a story, but I want to break this mess down first. Now they know why I'm here. So I educate them on why I'm here. Now they can support me because they know why I'm here. I didn't mobilize. I didn't send out the call. They answered the call. I educate them on what we're here for, right? Now we can support one another. Y'all, it's a bad thing for you to contact someone, mobilize, ask them to come and join the fight, and they don't know why they're fighting. They don't know the reason why. They can't support that. And so I'm going to give y'all a little story. I'm going to stop right here on the educate before I go to the support part because I want to do this. So I have been invited numerous places, right? And I would go all the time because I felt that that was my job. That was my duty. That's what I must do. Y'all with me? Y'all with me? Okay, just stay with me. I felt that was my job and my duty. 9 times out of 10, in the beginning, I would show up to something and I didn't really know what was going on. I didn't really know what was happening. Y'all with me? And so with that being said, I was standing there looking at certain things go on, and I was saying to myself, saying, wait a minute, wait, I didn't sign up for that. That's not what I'm saying. Hey, Denise, good morning. I didn't sign up for that. Did I? Is that what y'all are doing? Wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. My earring fell off. Hey, good morning, the King. Good morning. Good morning. He said, good morning, Positive King. Good morning. Hey, y'all. Good morning. Okay. Y'all with me this morning? So I was going to these events and things, and I was going to these events and things. Y'all, I feel like I want to change this hair. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. So I was going to these events and things, and I was thinking that I was doing what was needed of me because I was out in the community. You know what I'm saying? And I was doing, hey, Brilliant Tay. Say, hey, I haven't been here in a long while. How have you been? I've been blessed. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for being here. So I'm going to these things, and I'm saying, wait. So I get there, and I'm like, wait. What is this? Like, this is not what I signed up for. This is not what I thought it was going to be, right? And so nobody educated me. And then I didn't ask. Let's be real. I didn't ask. I didn't say, what is it but I knew that this person needed me there. And so I went. When we mobilize those that we know that are like-minded, like-hearted, like-spirited, however you want to put it. And that's what we do, right? However, once we get there, or once we are mobilizing, before we get to the space, we need to educate people on what it is that we're doing. Hey, more good morning. We need to educate them so that they can support you. So this is what I've learned. In going to these spaces and places and being there, I've learned that I can't just go to every space and place without knowing where I'm going and what I'm going for. Hey, Sandra, good morning. Good morning. Y'all with me? I'm going to roll it back just a little bit. This morning, we're talking about being a mess. We're talking about mobilizing, educating, supporting, and sustaining. That's what we're talking about this morning. So I roll out to these spaces and these places, you know, and y'all, I'm trying to make it real PC this morning. So it may sound like I'm all over the place because I've been getting a lot of strikes lately. And so I don't want them to shut me off or anything like that. But I'm going to talk my ish the only way I know how to talk my ish. Y'all with me this morning? Okay. So listen to this. So I go to this one particular event. I'm in the event and they start talking about the LGBTQIA plus community, right? Punks in particular, right? That's what they started talking about. And so I'm standing there because I was invited by somebody to support them because they've supported me. And so I was like, well, it got to be the same thing that I've been doing that they're doing. So I show up. I show up in all my Titan Capri-ness, okay? I show up. So they mobilize. They said, hey, Titan, I need you to come over here. I'm doing this. It's for the community. Blah, 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 blah. And I said, sure, not a problem. I trust you because I know you. So I know that I'm not going into any foul stuff. I know this. So I'm good. So here I go. I put on the Titan Capri. Bam, bam. And I'm there. Yeah, we doing this. And then all of a sudden, in the middle of everything turned. The atmosphere wasn't what I thought it was going to be, but because I was there to support, you know, y'all, I'm securing my skin. I stand in my skin. And then this person introduced me to someone and they said, well, yes, Titan has a show and it would be good if you would go on the show to support because the things that you're doing, Titan is doing the same thing. And do you know what this person said? This person said, and I don't know if it was a dig or they were trying to flex or what they were doing, but they said they not with that ish. And I said, what? What? What you just say? Right. Wait, hold on. What just happened? And then so the person that invited me was like, oh no, it's not this, it's not that. You know, he's just expressive of who he is, and he's just da 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 da. And I said, hold up, wait a minute. I don't need you to tell nobody who I am. I don't need you to tell you ain't got to make no excuses for me. I don't know who this is, but this is not, we're not doing that. We're not doing it. Y'all, I didn't come all this way. I didn't go down this journey to be who I am and have somebody tell me that I'm less than, that my show is no good because I'm open. You know what I mean? And I said, whoa, hold up. But then what got me was the friend that invited me. The friend that invited me was trying to explain why I was the way I was. So I'm giving y'all the good and bad, so to speak. But this is my experience. This is why when I say mobilize, right, I call upon you, but I'm letting you know what it is. I'm going to educate you on what the cause is. Why am I calling on you, chosen family? Why am I calling on you, my village, my tribe, my gang? Why am I calling on you? So that you will know how to support me and what I'm doing. But in the same instance, I would never do you like that because I'm supporting you. Why would I mobilize? Why would I bring you somewhere to have you be disrespected. We are a mess. What we do is we mobilize and we educate and we support. You came to support me, but most definitely because you came out to support me, I'm supporting you. 10 toes down, I'm supporting you. 4 flat tires and we ain't going nowhere, I'm supporting you. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna get back to the story. So we've already mobilized. I didn't call y'all. Bring. Hey, I need you over here. I'm doing something and I would love for you to be a part of it. Right? Number 2, I'm going to educate you. I'm going to educate you on what I want you to be a part of and why you're doing it. Hey, Mason, good morning. You know I love all those O's and R's and INGs. So number 2, I'm going to educate you on what it is that I'm doing so that you're clear. So at this point in this journey that we're on, you can say yes or no. You have the right. I called you to mobilize, but I have to educate you on what we're doing and where we're going. So let me get back to the story. So this friend of mine is telling this dude, right? Oh, well, they this and they that and this and this. And the dude is still going on. I don't want to be around that. Why you going to introduce me to a like that? Why you I mean, he was going on. And I was standing there and I said, Titan, and Titan said, what is it about you that got this man all, you know what I mean? What is it about you that got him all like this? But number 2, actually number 1, why are you here? Now I'm going to tell y'all something. Some of y'all are going to say, Titan, that's your journey. God put you on this earth to do what you do. Now I'm going to tell y'all something. God put me on this earth and I fight my battles. But y'all, some battles are not yours to fight. And I got to be real with you about that. You're not supposed to be in every space at every time fighting these battles. This friend of mine should have known who I was, right? Because they've been my friend for a long time. They should have known who I was. They should have known what I represent. They should have known how I showed up. Now, you can't control everybody, but this was not a Facebook gathering, right? This was something that you curated and you had an invite list. What I know is not everybody is ready to be in the space with somebody like myself or with my community, and I'm okay with that. But what I'm not okay with is you inviting me somewhere, ish pops off, and then you try to make an excuse of why I'm the way that I am and why that I'm here. You didn't say anything to this man like, calm down, we're not having that. If you go, you know what? Because if you'd have come in my space and all of y'all that have ever been to anything that I've ever curated, y'all know we don't play that game. I am curating safe and brave spaces, right? No. So what I thought, let me say it like this. What I thought he thought is that I was just going to stand there and be like, oh, okay, well, I'm sorry for being in your space. No. My chest swelled up. What you say? Look, and if you want to be funny, I took the hair from one side to the other. What you say? Or I pulled it back. You know what I mean? What? If this is what we doing? But y'all, I should not go to a space or a place where I was invited, where you mobilized, you educated me on that, and then I have to deal with something like that. I deal with that on a daily basis. People telling me that I'm an abomination. He, she. What are you? You need to repent. All of these things, right? That's why I have the Titan Capri experience. So let me finish the story. So anyways, I said, well, this is where my third ward came out. I said, well, you talk what you talk, but you better stay over there. Because if you come over here, it's on and popping. Like I ain't got to mess up. I got on my good stuff. I got on my flowing pants. I got the big banger earrings, the hairs tied up. I'm thinking I'm cute and all this good stuff like that. You know what I mean? but you got one more time to call me out my name and we're going to rearrange some furniture up in here. Like, let's not know. Like, what are we doing? And then I looked to my friend and I said, my friend, you do you know what they told me? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. This is what I wanted to do. You know what they told me? They said, well, I mean, when you are the way you are, things like this happen. Ooh. Y'all, I'm hot. I'm hot. I said, to what? Oh, okay. So I know where we stand now. I know where we at. Yes, they did, the king. Yes, they did. I said, oh, that's where we at right now. Okay, not a problem. Not a problem. But I'm going to tell y'all something. I went to the event, and this is what I said about your journey. Not every fight is meant for you to fight. Let's be clear, right? Know your battles. Know your battles so you can win the war. You feel what I'm saying? My spirit told me, shh. My spirit said, shh. Y'all know that little voice in the back here. You know that voice from God, which is your spirit. It says, don't do that. Y'all know that gut feeling that you have? Yeah, it said, don't do that. Don't do that. You came here with a message. Go on up there and deliver your message. And after you deliver your message, because they asked me to speak, after you deliver your message, then you leave. Then you leave. Right? If you feel that this was my spirit talking to me, y'all, I had a whole spiritual battle over here. Because I'm telling you, whoever the dude was, I can't even remember his name, but I just was like, no. And at this time, y'all, I was on the radio. I was on the radio and I was bringing guests on to the radio, right? To the morning show on the radio. And somebody offered, well, the friend said, hey, he would be good because he got this going on, he got that going on, but he didn't know how to take what was standing in front of him. All good. So, y'all, I go up. I'm hot right now. I want to leave. But when your journey is bigger than you, you got to understand what it is. So I conferred. Mm-hmm. I said, Lord, ooh. I had to sing an old Negro spit. There's a leak in this old building. Yeah, I got to go. I got to go. No, you don't. No, you don't. What I need for you to do is to go up there and talk your ish. That's what I need for you to do. Somebody in this room tonight needs to see you and hear you because they're looking for some representation and they don't have it. That's what my spirit said to me, y'all. I kid you not. So I went ahead and I did what I did, right? I went up there. I spoke my ish. I even put a little bit more sauce on it and told them that you belong here. You are who you are. And I don't care if this is a room full of heterosexual people. I don't even look at it like that. We're all family in here. But let's not get it twisted. Do what you do, but watch my shoes. That's what I said at the end. Thank y'all for having me. I appreciate you all. And this will be great for the community. And I hope and I pray that somebody out there, right, gets what they need from this because this is good. This is going to change, right, the world someday. Look, boom, said what I said, did my thing, rolled out. On the way leaving, people were walking up and, oh my God, thank you so much. How can we get in contact with you? How can we do this and do that and do this? And so I was over there giving socials and, telling them to contact. Somebody said they had somebody that was unhoused and needed help. Somebody needed help with getting back into treatment. And that's what I do, right? So I was doing all of that, right? And I said to myself, okay, so God, that's what you were saying. That's what you were saying, right? I had to support this so that I could sustain. Oh, y'all let's get it, baby. Look, I told them, I said, we a mess up in here. We a mess. We're not gonna play that game, y'all. I'm gonna come to y'all and I'm gonna be kumbaya. I'm gonna be thank you, G. Yes, holy yes. Ooh, e-condola. I should have bought a Honda and a Testarossa. I'm gonna do all of those things. But what you're not gonna do is you're not gonna run up on me and think I'm just gonna sit here and we just gonna, what we doing? Right? So we are a mess, right? So after that experience, catch it, the experience, I started my Titan Capri experience because what I said was, I don't want nobody else to have that type of experience. I don't want nobody else to go through what I went through, right? And this is why I curate safe and brave spaces, because I'm not going to play with you like that. We deserve the life that we have, just like you deserve the life that you have. We are no different. We're all human beings, but we are different in this world. You feel me? But what you're not going to do, you're not going to sit up here and disrespect me in my face when all I've given you is respect. Now, if you want to play the game, we can play the game. We can rearrange some furniture. I'm 285, and I believe me when I say I can move some furniture. Okay? So I said at that moment, he was trying me. He was testing me. When I tell you, I wish that I could have had a camera at that moment. The way he swole up and got all big and was like, and then I was sitting here saying, wait a minute, I'm too cute and I smell too good right now. I'm gonna go this way, right? And I'm not going this way because I'm scared. I'm going this way because I came there to do a job. My God told me that was my job. My spirit said, that's your job, Titan. You are a mess. You got to mobilize, you got to educate, you got to support, and you got to sustain. And I said, well, right now, Spirit, I want to move some furniture with his head. That's what I want to do. Because why I got to be all these umps and itches and all this? Why I got to be all of that? Yeah, come on, Ebonics. Why I got to be all of that? But this is what happens though. I wanted to say this because we mobilize, we educate, we support, and we sustain. Y'all, I had to keep going. I had to make sure that I did this for myself because I was once that person in the back of the room looking, wishing, and wanting somebody that looks like me, that understood my plight and my journey. I wanted somebody like that. After God showed me that I was that person by just being me, my life flipped, it changed. Because all I have to do is show up as myself. Y'all with me? So that I can be a mess. All those guests that came on to my show last month and this month, right? They mobilized for me. They are out here educating. You with me? They supporting me as I support them. And then we're sustaining for the community. So the moral of the story that I told, right, is do what's best for you. There will be times that you mobilize, right? And sometimes you need to educate people on what you will not do. What we're not going to do is this right here. This friend of mine came back later on and said, I was so sorry. I thought I had to do that. Okay, thank you so much. Y'all know my favorite saying, but you know, this changes us. Oh, y'all thought I was going to mince words? Oh, no, this changes us forever. Because you didn't just say that what you did was you threw me under the bus making excuse. I'm a grown man. Like you making excuses for me. And see, here's the thing, y'all, and this is what gets me. They think because you are part of the LGBTQIA plus community, because I identify as a Black gay man who is HIV positive and celebrating 20 years, They think for some reason they have to give excuses for you. You ain't got to give no excuses for me. I am 6'1", 285. And if I want to wear bangle earrings and put on some chapstick, if I want to wear my nails painted, if I want to do whatever, that's my right. Nobody got to make excuses for me doing what I do with my body and who I am. You feel what I'm saying? So that's the reason I told the story, because a lot of you out there, y'all want to be a mess. Y'all want to mobilize and educate and support and sustain, but you have to be who you are in this. And then you got to also account for, when you mobilize, some people not going to like what you're doing. Some people are going to be out to hurt or harm. But you got to know who you are and be where you are in your life. I think I'm going to put the hat back up now that I got through telling my story. Hold on. I know, right? I got crunk for a second. I was like, nah, that's not what we're doing. But y'all, this is what I want to say. I want to say to you all, thank you to my guests that have come on. Thank you to the future guests that are going to be on. So y'all, here's the thing. I am Titan Capri, and I have Titan in the Morning under my umbrella of the Titan Capri Experience. My Titan in the Morning is every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. I'm going to put out my calendar. I'm going to put out the days, and I'm going to put out the topics. If you would like to be on the show and speak on one of those topics, I say that you come and you do so. I'm going to put it out on all platforms. Y'all, I just want to make sure that we all can be a mess together, right? We can mobilize, we can educate, we can support, and we can sustain one another. You feel me? I had no idea that I would be on this route. I had no idea that I would be on this journey all those years ago. I had no idea that this is where I would land, but this is where I'm at. Y'all with me? So this morning, I say to you, be a mess. There is something that you want to mobilize for. There is something that you need to educate on. There is something that you need to support. And then there's something you need to sustain. You with me? Be a mess. Sometimes you got to support, then you got to mobilize, then you got to educate, and then you can sustain it. However you got to do it. Y'all with me this morning? We are a mess, but in a good way, right? So for those individuals over the weekend that asked about, what am I doing? I'm an advocate. I link you into care. I link you with organizations. I link you with individuals. I am a peer navigator. I will navigate you through. If you need treatment, if you're looking for housing, if you're looking for mental health services, whatever it may be, I know somebody that knows somebody. And then I've vetted these individuals myself or these organizations to make sure that our needs are at the forefront, that they are customer service friendly, that they are client first, that they are all of those things, language first, like all of the things that we need to have, I've made sure. But the experience that I had trying to support, but I was not being supported, I don't ever want that to happen again to anybody. Y'all with me? So be a mess. But be real with yourself about where you're going to be a mess at. Be real with yourself about where you're going. Be real with yourself about the location. And I'm not saying that you got to be scared. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, people say, oh, well, Titan, you were scared. This was scared. No, I was cautious. You with me? Because just as much as we want to say that we do this work, we're still human. That gentleman, that friend of mine It's no longer a friend, right? They didn't know what activated me. They didn't know what triggered me. But I was standing in the midst of, again, being called less than a man because I chose to be who I am in the light. So all of my guests that came on to the show, I want to say thank you for coming on and being who you are in the light. Some of you might not get that until y'all get in the parking lot. I don't think I chose to be gay. I believe I was born this way. Argue with your mama. I believe I was born this way. But I did choose to walk in who I am in the light. That's what I chose. Because let's be honest, I was going to be who I am anyway. You can't deny it. I can't deny it. I'm a straight ride. You don't want to. What? I can't deny it. Like, I am who I am. But I had to make sure that when I mobilize, that I educate individuals on who I am and what I stand for. I had to understand what to support and how to support it. And then I have to sustain being me, doing what I do for the community. So no matter when you catch me, when you see me, when you feel me, when you hear me, I'm going to be that person. I'm going to be Titan Capri every single time. Y'all with me? Okay. Hey, Raymond, good morning. Raymond said, well said. Thank you much. Denise says, I love you so much and I respect the knowledge that you put out. Thank you. Thank you so much, Denise. I appreciate that. Hey, Tavares, good morning. Okay, Cool Platinum saying, yep, yes, indeed. Thank y'all so much for the gifts, Joy. Hey, Joy, good morning. She said, good morning, love. Hey, it's Kate Season. Kate Season says, hello, everybody. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? Okay, Denise said, and did, please and thank you. Yes, indeed. Good morning. Hey, good morning. Good morning to you all. Y'all know I love all those O's and R's and INGs. Look, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. But let me do this because I get into these conversations and I forget to give y'all the commercials and things like that, y'all. Okay, Cool Platinum. Go ahead and inbox me. Queen, good morning. Hey, y'all, good morning to y'all. I love all those O's and R's and I's. Let me take a sip. Let me take a I'm just sipping, y'all. Just because. Let me tell you why. I I love who I am. And I love what God made me to be. I had no idea this would be my journey. I had no idea that I would be on this path. But I knew that I was put on this. I know that I was put on this earth for a reason. Y'all, it takes us some time to figure out what that is. We got to go through ups and downs. Sometimes we got to go through the revolving door 2 or 3 times before we really find out what it is. Today, I'm a mess because I figured out that my job, my duty, my journey, my life is to mobilize, is to educate, is to support and sustain. I'm a mess. And I love it. I'm a mess because I didn't leave here. I'm not gone. I have another day to be me, to be what God put me on this earth for. So again, I want to thank you to all my guests. I want to thank you for mobilizing and educating and supporting and sustaining. These individuals have been doing this work. They've been in the community. And sometimes they're in the background. You don't see them. So I wanted to give them a shout out because they, in their own spaces and places, are keeping the community together, supporting the community, eradicating stigma and trauma in their spaces and places. And we need that. And thank you all so much for being here. Thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate you. I will put out the information for you to become a guest. But here's the thing, y'all. You don't even have to do anything other than just inbox me. Inbox me and let me know that you would like to be a guest. And then when I put out the calendar, you can come on in. But yeah, inbox me. I would love for you to be a part of the show. Now, here's the part, because a lot of people say this. It is at 8 o'clock a.m. Central Standard Time. Okay? All right, y'all. Let me do this real quick. Let me play these commercials real fast because I do need to pay some bills, I think. You know what I mean? Let's see what we got. I think this is what I need. Hold on. Let's see. Well, see, so y'all know I love a good story. And so here's the thing. A lot of times people will throw up in your face that they're supporting you, but they don't understand what support really is, right? So let me say this before I do the commercial. The reason being is that they're supporting you because they think that they're your friend. But you saw how quick this friend flipped everything and tried to explain and give excuses of why I am who I am and what I like. That's not supporting me. You with me? I don't need you to give an excuse of why I showed up the way I showed up. But if I'm your friend, I'm down like 4 flat tires. We ain't going nowhere. I'm there for you. I'm going to always be there for you. But I'm going to also make sure that I educate you on where I'm at and who I am so that we can make sure that nothing like this ever happens again. Y'all with me? And that's the thing that I think that sometimes we don't understand. We throw this word friend around. We throw this word, oh, I'm here for you. I'm down for you. But in the face of danger or whatever is happening, all of a sudden you want to make excuses about me being who I am. No, ma'am, no, sir, no, Pam, no green eggs and ham. No, I don't need you to do that. Stand firm on who you are and what you represent. But I want to say to anybody, anything that I've curated, anything that I've done, event that I've had, I made sure that I kept you at the forefront. If you come to an event that I'm doing or that I'm a part of, I ask you beforehand, are you okay with this? Most of the time, they will tell me, oh, Titan, I'm fine. It's all good. No. I need to know, are you good? Because there might be somebody there that doesn't agree with what it is that I'm doing, and I don't want to put you in harm's way. I don't want to trigger you. I don't want to activate you. I don't want to do any of that. Y'all with me? Okay. I'm just saying. I just got to make sure. Sometimes I'm telling y'all what? All right, y'all. Let me roll these commercials and then I'll be right back. Okay, inbox me. Yes, indeed, inbox me. And y'all inbox me. Y'all inbox me. You don't have to inbox me. Just shoot me a couple of words, what you want to do, how you want to do it, and that's what we do.
Please join host Titan Capri for Titan in the Morning on Bulletin Flight Radio. Your story, our station. My name is Titan Capri, and I would love to introduce you to the Titan Capri Experience merch. Have you been over to my shop to see all the wonderful items that I have for you? Let me tell you, I have the Titan in the Morning mugs, socks, tote bags, candles, and t-shirts. I even have a Titan Capri Experience insulated 40-ounce travel mug. Yes, I did say 40 ounces. So hop on over and check out all the goodies that I have for you. Also, if clicking the link is not for you, you can scan the QR code and it will take you to my TikTok shop where you can do all the shopping that you would love to do. Go on over and check me out. For the link, the QR code, but either way, it will take you to the destination, which is my Titan Capri Experience shop. See you there.
We're back. Hey, Prince J. Good morning. Prince J said, good morning, handsome. I like it. Yes, indeed. Good morning. All right, y'all. Good morning to you all. I'm saying good morning to you all because, y'all, it's a good day. It's a great day. It's a blessed day. It's a good morning. Now, this is what I want you to do, right? I want you to be a mess. I want you to be a mess. That's what I want you to do. I want you to mobilize. I want you to educate. I want you to support. And I want you to sustain. That's what I want you to do. I want you to be a mess. So next time somebody says to you, oh, you a mess, you say, I surely am. That's what I am. I'm a mess. I'm a mess because I mobilize. I educate. I support and I sustain. That's what I want you to do. Thank you again to all of my guests who have been on the show. And I want to thank you in advance to all the guests that are going to come onto the show. I love the fact that you all are part of the community. You're out there mobilizing, you're educating, you're supporting, and you're sustaining. We are all a mess, indeed. Good morning. Yes, indeed. Look. So I'm going to tell y'all something, right? So let me tell y'all this. So that was a friend, that friend came to talk to me. And this is why I kind of remembered this story for this morning. That friend came to talk to me about what was going on in their life and what was happening. And y'all, for the life of me, I wanted to sit and listen. My spirit told me no. My spirit told me no. My spirit said, you will not listen to that. But here's the thing. Before I could even say that I wasn't about that life, that's not my ministry, this person said, well, I just want to let you know how you did me those years ago was really, really wrong. But I think that we could be friends again. Baby, I don't need you. I don't need it. I don't need it. Hey, Sultry Love Jones said, Grand Rising to you. Good morning. So I don't need it, baby. We good. We good. And y'all, I'm gonna say this before I get out of here because I gotta be real with y'all. Y'all, you can't be everybody's friend. You can't be everybody's confidant. You can't be everybody's therapist, right? You're gonna have to make sure that you make that. And I'm talking to those in the back. Hold on. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. No. Before we leave this morning, I gotta talk. My spirit is telling me that whoever this is back here, I'm talking to you, but I'm also talking to me. Let me express to you. In this work that you do, in this life that you lead, in this God-given breath that you breathe, you're going to be in spaces and places where people are going to try you. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, the first time, shame on them. The second time, shame on me because I should have known better. There will not be a third time. And I want you, whoever this is back here, I want you to take this with your whole chest. And I want you to protect your peace. No. This person did this. I gave y'all a story. Then they're going to come back and say, well, they want to forgive me for how I treated them years ago. In the words of Living Single, Khadijah don't need you. I don't need you. But y'all, we got to be okay with stating that, saying that's what it is. It's not negative. It's not nasty. It's how you feel. No, I'm finna open my door back up and let you in so you can track all that issue in my house and stink up my house. Oh no, that's not happening. Protect your peace. I told this person, God bless you, and I went on about my way. How you gonna make it my fault when all I did was show up? That's all I did was show up. And this other person went off because they saw all of what I was representing. And y'all, it's a bad thing when you want to curve who you are, when you want to change how you dress, how you look, the way you talk, the way you walk, because somebody told you. Because somebody told you that you are not right. Hey, Rio, good morning. Hey, Rio Kane. Congratulations on Heavy Hitters, Rio. Let me tell y'all something. I had me a good old time, especially down in that VIP section with the dancers. That's another show, not this morning show. But anyways, no, Heavy Hitters Pride was this weekend, y'all. I want to say congratulations to them on a great Heavy Hitters Pride, on a great turnout. I was only able to do like 3 events, but I had a wonderful time. I did spoken word on Friday. We went to the club on Friday. Sunday, I did the brunch. So yeah, I was able to do those things. And I just want to say congratulations to Heavy Hitters for all that they are doing in the community and for the community. I'm just Dominic. I'm not telling. That's between me, my videos and pictures. All I gotta say, it was fire. It was fire. Maybe they had lit that candle. Woo. Let me tell you. Okay, I'm back. Anyways, all right, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all. Peace and blessings to you. And y'all, thank y'all so much, right? I think a lot of times we got to be able to talk to one another and be able to be real, right? About who we are and what we are and what we're doing. And I want to thank y'all for doing that. All right, y'all. This morning, the topics was we are a mess. That's the topic, right? We mobilize, we educate, we support, and we sustain. I want you to be a mess with me. Do it for your community. Do it for you. Do it for all those that you love and you cherish. You be a mess. Be a mess. Mobilize, educate, support, and sustain. You do that for your community, but do it for yourself. Show up as who you are. Be your authentic self in all that you do. Protect your peace. All right, y'all. Until next time, y'all be good. Y'all be gravy. Y'all be all right. Be all right. Look at that. I'll talk to y'all. Well, yes, inbox me. Yes, inbox me. Yes, and okay, so y'all, I will have guests on the show. I'm gonna put my calendar out. I'm gonna put it out actually Thursday, I believe. It's my next show. So I'm gonna put it out. Y'all, I'm gonna put it out. I'm gonna put it out on the social media. Yeah. I want y'all to be guests and come in and y'all, let's talk about these topics. Let's talk about these things because we all are community. We love each other. We support each other. We got to mobilize, educate, support, and sustain. All right. Until next time, y'all be gravy. Love you.
Hey, we had a good time, didn't we? We would like to thank you for tuning in today and thank you in advance for tuning in the future. If you would like to contact me for any questions, comments, and or concerns about the show, the community that I serve, and the advocacy work that I'm doing, please scan the QR code above or send an email directly to titan.capri@gmail.com. Now, if that doesn't work for you, just put Titan Capri in any search engine or bar, and I am sure that you will find it. Until next time, y'all be great.